This was one of the alerts a Middleton native living in New York City got after that earthquake. Nicole Ringdahl now works in NYC. She was on the 6th floor of her building when everything started shaking. She said she actually thought a construction crane fell down. It took this Midwesterner a bit to realize what was really happening.
I'm conditioned for like blizzards and tornadoes and what to do in those circumstances. I truly, once I figured out what's happening, I was like, I have no idea what to do. Like, we have many different types of safety training, and this is one that I'm like, nope, don't recall what we're supposed to do here.
And fun fact about Nicole, you probably know her uncle, our chief meteorologist, Charlie Shortino.